and had absolutely no voice. So sorry about that. Hopefully it won't happen again. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of anime lately, so I thought that I would shake it up a bit and take a look at a North American cartoon from the 80s. This title was recommended to me by YouTube user The Raging Werepanda. This might be a bit nostalgic for some of you, or it might not. It was a short-run show with only 13 episodes. I had never even heard of it myself. So let's take a look at Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light.
It is a time when magic is more powerful than science, and only those who control the magic control destiny. They are the Visionaries.
So right off the bat, this title has got actually quite the interesting premise. This planet was once highly technologically advanced, but they ended up using up all of their planet's resources, so now technology no longer functions. So, a new medieval-like society using magic is now being formed in the rubbles of their technological past. That right there has a lot of potential as a setting. Unfortunately, the potential is never fully realized and is hampered by less than stellar opening episodes. Its flaws are, well... First of all, it's got way too big a cast of characters. There are 7 people on the good guy team and 7 on the bad guy team, and they all kind of look the same. Good luck trying to keep track of anyone. Oh, they made some cursory attempts at giving each character their own personality traits, but it's nothing spectacular. The good guys are good because they are good guys, and the bad guys are bad purely because they are bad guys. Their conflict is never explained, it's just assumed, and they have no clear motivations or goals. Add that to none of them being properly introduced to us in the preliminary episodes. Viewers are just kind of thrown into the midst of this fight, not really sure who any of these people are, and you just kind of have to go with the flow until it becomes apparent who you're supposed to be rooting for. Their character designs are all pretty much the same, but don't worry because the good guys and the bad guys are conveniently color-coded. Blue for the good guys, green for the bad guys. I will say that I appreciate that all of these characters do appear to be fairly mature, which is not what you would see nowadays. I mean, look at these guys. They all look like they're in their 30s and 40s. Compare that to action heroes now who apparently become too old to do anything after they hit 25. Story-wise, the storylines are all pretty standard, and as I have said, the concepts and ideas thrown around in this show are actually all pretty interesting. They can all change into animals, and they each have their own power thingy that they can use to help get them out of scrapes. And the wizard Merklin is probably the most interesting character in the whole show. He is a neutral character who helps out both sides from time to time, and I would have loved to learn more about him. Action-packed would be a fairly accurate description, and I can see kids in the 80s really getting invested in some of these cool scenes. It's also got some really cool monster designs and some surprisingly dark stuff that occasionally seems to come out of nowhere. All in all, though, it has flaws, but it's also got some really great strengths as well. With perhaps a little bit more emphasis on character development and a smaller cast, this could have been something really special. Well, that's it for my little video on Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. In the end, this is unfortunately an example of a show that was produced with the sole intention to sell toys that didn't quite make it. But it did have some really interesting ideas, and I think a reboot might do it well. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new review on an animated title every Wednesday evening, and I would love your feedback and suggestions. So without further ado, I will see you next week. Bye!